Okay, let's go over to the kids.
Sure.
And how many of you guys have experience with guns? How many of you guys have fired guns? Okay, it's okay. Are you afraid of guns?
No, I don't shoot guns.
You just don't shoot guns. Okay. Let's take it through a basic safety.
Basic safety. First thing on firearm safety is always having the proper safety gear. So you all have eyeglasses, so let's go ahead and put those on. We're not going to put headsets on because we're shooting airsoft and it's not going to be as loud. But a couple things you always want to remember is nothing takes the place of proper training. Learning how to use something removes the fear. So a couple things on safety is rule number 1. Even if you're not sure if it's a real gun or not, don't touch it. Ask for someone to help you. Rule number 2, always keep the muzzle, which is this piece here, pointed in a safe general direction. Rule number 3, keeping your finger off the trigger until you've made the decision to shoot. Once the decision has been made that you're going to shoot, you want to bring the gun up, put it on target, and once you're on target, then you take the safety off, and then you fire.
Okay, why don't you come over here because we have a hard time with light. Leave the gun there,
right.
And you come over here so we can see you too. This is an airsoft gun. Anybody played airsoft before? Anybody shot airsoft? Okay. So it's airsoft. Lieutenant Colonel David Grossman was telling me just the other day, better than anything else, better than video games because there's a consequence. This hurts. It's not going to kill you, but if I shoot you with an airsoft gun, it's going to
knowing you're hit.
Yeah, it'll leave a welt on you.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So go ahead.
Well, with that, the idea is that let's go ahead and we'll do one at a time. David, if you want to give me a hand here,
yes, sir.
And Tim, if you would. All right, this is a pump action airsoft. What I want you to do is get it up in your shoulder. Okay, we're going to bring it up here. Get it tight in your shoulder. I want you to pull the pump handle back real hard and then back forward. Perfect. Now, let's get your finger up and keep it off the trigger. What I want you to do is put your cheek on the cheek piece here. We're going to take the safety. I want you to take up with your thumb and pull the safety straight back. Get lined up. Let's bring this here and put this little front sight right in the middle of that box. Lean in a little bit, and then press. Press the trigger for me. A little high, but that's okay. Now, the next thing you want to do before you do anything else is put your safety back on. And then set it straight down. That way, the gun's in a safe position.
One of the things I learned in one of my first gun safety courses, and I think it's so important, and you taught it, keep your finger out of the trigger and always pick up a gun. You always carry a gun like this, and I thought it was so great. Marcus Latrelli taught me this too, that everybody knows how to point.
That's right.
Point and shoot. You know how to point, and then just until when you're ready, that's when you put your finger in.
People don't realize that when you're nervous and stressed, your muscles tend to constrict. If your finger's on that trigger, there's a high probability that you're going to shoot before you're even ready. That means whatever's in front of that muzzle is going to get hit. All right, let's move on over. Go ahead and pick up your airsoft. Shoulder it. Okay. Safety's on. Get it up in your shoulder. Go ahead and pull the pump action back real hard, back and forth. Now what you do is put your cheek on the cheek well here. We're going to take the safety off, reach up with your thumb, pull the safety back, finger off the trigger until you're ready. And then look down, put that right there in the middle of the box, and then press the trigger. Just hit the box. Okay, safety back on. Finger indexed. Very good.
Okay. We're going to take a quick break, and you guys keep shooting, work with all the kids, and we're going to take a quick break and come back. By the way, this is David Barton's son, Tim, right here. I don't think we've ever introduced him. He's been here for almost every show. Back in just a minute.